First of all, want to thank the selection committee for this. They wouldn't tell me who you are, but I'm sure some of you are in the room here, and I do want to thank you. I know this would mean a great deal to Dad. My sister Connie and my son Alec are here with their spouses. I have a sister Bonnie who couldn't make it tonight, but she's wearing her Spartan shirt and here in spirit. We'd also like to thank all of the great friends who have come out to join us tonight. We really appreciate that. Dad was here for almost 40 years as a player and a coach, so I'm not going to take the time for a retrospective, don't worry about that. But I do want to pass on one bit of history that I think he was particularly happy about. Most people think of tennis as an individual sport, and he was a very good singles player, but probably a better doubles player. And more than that, he was a teammate. And college tennis has always had a team format for dual matches between two schools. But for many years, the NCAA championships, all the NCAA tournaments, were just singles and doubles brackets with the players from different schools intermingled. And in fact, in 1964, when Michigan State hosted the NCAAs here in the shadow of Spartan Stadium in what's now a parking lot, and it probably looks better now than it did then, that was the case. It was just singles and doubles brackets. But Dad always wanted to have team tournaments, and they didn't exist at the time. But in 1968, what was at the time the world's largest indoor tennis facility opened at the University of Wisconsin, and he saw an opportunity. So he got some sponsorship money from Spalding, called an old Michigan State alum who happened to own a hotel in Madison and was willing to offer very low rates to visiting teams, and got his counterpart at the University of Wisconsin to agree to host an event. And in 1973, the first intercollegiate indoor team championship was held there. It featured 8 of the top teams from around the country and was just a great success. That tournament has since expanded to 16 teams and is still held every year in February. And with that as a proof of concept, he and several of his coaching colleagues from around the country went to the NCAA and said, we really need to have a team tournament that's NCAA sponsored. And indeed, the NCAA agreed, and beginning in 1977 and every year since, there has been a team tournament ending the season, and the school that wins that tournament is crowned the NCAA champ. So Dad got his team tournaments. For him, it was always about the team, and for him, this was the team, the Spartans. And that's what makes this such a great honor. So thank you.